Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to Anvil Saga. It is by Perozic Studio and published by HeroCraft PC. It is in early access on Steam, currently $14 US. It's pretty much what you would expect from the title. It's a 2D pixel arty game where you run a medieval blacksmithy, or medieval smithy, I guess is the term. And it's a management sim. Essentially, you are running a shop that was passed down to you from your father, and you need to just sort of keep everybody happy and make some decisions along the way and stuff. I have played the tutorial and a little bit of the game, but not a whole lot. Just about maybe 10-15 minutes. I think I have the gist of it. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I could continue the campaign that I have going, although I feel like I'm in a kind of a raw spot there. The tutorial is pretty good at showing you what the game has to offer, so I think I'm going to do a new game. Obviously there's a sandbox mode as well, so you don't have to do the story mode if you don't want to. You can just play the mechanics of the game, which is kind of nice. I'll do story mode just so you can see what it looks like. But I don't need a tutorial, so we'll see where we're going there with that. Let's get a full screen going, and we'll get some of the story in our veins, and we'll put 30 minutes on the clock, and let's do this, shall we? That's it. Hold the hammer tight, swing your arm up, and strike the blank. I can't. I'll never become a master like you. Listen, when your mother and I came to France, we didn't have a single penny on us. Nothing. Fire in the eyes and my old instrument. Really? Not a single penny? Not more than a couple of thalers? To be sure. I think I mispronounced that entirely. Whatever. This is Arthur, the hero of the story, and your main character. Since childhood, he's been helping his father in the forge, but he's pretty good in any kind of craft. Arthur, my son, make some ingots at the smelter. We have a lot of work today. Complete orders, you'll need ingots. Ingots are smelted out of ore. Right click on the smelter, so he starts making this thing. Yep. So you can see up here, we got 10 ingots right now. We got 5 ores, and you can see how the ores 1-to-1 ore to ingot. So and keep that in mind. Then our money at the top, of course. Excellent work, son. Go flip the sign. We're opening. All right, and put that to there. The sign, yes. The young lady next to him is his daughter, Olivia. Is it the merchant from Gascony? I don't know where that other. I guess they were talking about this person coming up here, but I don't know. It's like some of the dialogue is a little disconnected there. Yes, judging by the look on his face, he's happy with my forging. There goes Jean-Jacques Jr. Ugh, can't stand that guy. There, his father is a respectable craftsman, and Jean-Jacques Jr. isn't too slow either, though he didn't inherit his father's talent. Don't let your emotions get the better of you. Learn how to conduct business, because that's what he excels at. Oscar, you're here too. How are you faring? Thanks for the instruments, and the harness is also perfect. Glad to see you at the fair. What brings you here, Finley? I'd like to order a small trinket, a brooch, for my beloved daughter. Do this for me, would you? A piece of cake. Right, son? You got it. Monsieur Finley and Mademoiselle Olivia, I'm glad to see you both. Hello, Arthur. Why did you order the brooch from my father? His shop is just over there. For a lady as charming as this fair Olivia, I could have given you a... Oh. I can't do a French accent, so I'm going to try, but it's going to be terrible. I'm just telling you right now. Thank you, Jean-Jacques, but Oscar and I have gone through hell and high water together, and the orders I have are only for him. Well, let's see how Arthur does it then. Alright, and here's where you accept the author. It tells you how many ingots and reward for completing it. Sometimes you'll have to make a choice that will affect events further in the story. You'll see one of them now. Each option has a chance of success and failure. Study them carefully. You won't be able to go back on your choice. Alright, so the merchant ordered a brooch for his beautiful daughter. My father brought a jewel for Baron's ring with him, I could probably use it. Right, we'll just use the jewel, which is 80% chance of success. And we get Olivia's twinkle from her eye, and there's bonuses and stuff. Or we can make a simple brooch and not use the jewel, which, you know, Father will be proud of me. He always taught me honestly. Stupid of me to use the Baron's jewel for decorating a brooch. I'll make a simple one. Or use a fake one. A little trick will come in handy. I won't have to face the Baron's anger while adding something a little extra to the brooch may please Olivia and her father. So that's like a 50% chance of success. And Olivia might understand that it's a fake. It would be awkward. Fails. I'm just gonna make a simple brooch. It's a 70% chance. So let's do it. I click on here. And he'll start working on it. I think it's done. Is that all right? Good lad. Here, it's all done. Lovely, isn't it? Oh, is it ready? Excellent. You're doing rather well, young man. Yes, he's a real star. Enjoy wearing it. We would have made a much better brooch, though Arthur might have ruined the materials. But at least there's something. Hello, blacksmith. Still working hard? Yes, more or less. My son's helping out a lot. He's even much better at me than at some things now. Ah, he really looks like you. Now then, will you make me a ring? We'll do our best. Do it, son. Good day, esteemed Baron. If you'd given the order to my father, you'd already have your new ring. I'm aware of your father's skills as a craftsman. However, Oscar could do the same work for half the price. Guarantees quality. There you go. Good thing I didn't use the jewel. This Baron has certainly been a pain in the neck. Jewel encrusted ring. Tell the Baron you've lost the jewel. Make him angry. Make a jewel encrusted ring, which is 80%. The Baron will be happy. He gets his job. Or use a fake jewel, which will get 50 gold. But Father will be very angry. We'll go with the 80%. Okay. Take the ring with the jewel that we got specifically for the Baron. Oh, is it really done? Ready, sir. Here. Indeed, the Baron picked such a fine gem that even you, Arthur, would be hard-pressed to ruin it. Thank you, Jean-Jacques. Perhaps you'll manage the same on your own one day. Oh, wow. Not bad. Good work. You gotta chip off the old block. Good lad. Thanks. It's great to have your work appreciated. Sure it is. Have a good day and a great time at the fair. Look, it's time for us to head home. Close the stall. Alright. Try to stop customers from coming in. Now, what's interesting here is I think I missed the 70% check because when I did this off camera, the lady was actually really impressed with the brooch. This time she said absolutely nothing, which leads me to believe that I didn't do such a great job. Let's go, son. There's a little bug there where I had to click it again for it to recognize I clicked it once. Father, what do you think about me and Olivia? Can we be friends? We are just not their equals, son, but in a merchant's family, a groom is judged by how fat his purse is. Cheer up, everything is in your hand. Father's words were no surprise to me. Inequality, I should say, is both the scourge and the foundation of our society. However, the sincere smile and charming eyes of the merchant's daughter made my heart ache. The fair was coming to an end, so we gathered our belongings and set off home. It was the last fair I got to visit with my father. Disease hit him hard, but even to his last breath, he did his best to transfer his knowledge and skills to me, even when he could barely hold a hammer in his trembling hand. I had no choice but to make my father proud and become a decent apprentice. And then there's a pause here while it loads. You have a small house and a forge at your disposal. It's not much, but still better than starting from scratch. Here, your glorious path to wealth and hearts of your beloved girl begins. But all this lies far ahead, and for now, kindle the coal. I'm going to blow dust off my father's anvil. Let's see what I can still remember. Alright, so let's get some ingots going. Also buy some, because we're probably going to need them right now. I have my... Okay, we have 200 gold. It'll take a little bit for the guy to deliver them. Courier. Right. Got to complete 5 orders. So, Have that going. And then it's WASD to move around, but it's right click to actually move your character and stuff, and then you can zoom out stuff, which we'll have to do in a little bit. Because these delivered some more ingots for us. That's good. So let's get to, what is the 4 days past spring? It actually tells me the actual time of day yet. Kind of have to guess a little bit. Alright, so we got maximum ingots we can get, so let's open the shop. Good. We have 6 ore still here. And we just gotta wait for people to show up. Here comes a customer. Now there's all kinds of things down here. I can do that. You can. This is a priority queue up here, so I can prioritize things over other things depending on how much the person wants to wait and all that stuff. So down here you got energy, hit points, and you got food. So yes, you got to take care of food and all that stuff as you go along. You want something else? What? And so we have enough food for like one character, but we're going to get another character soon. Character has received a new trait. Characters can receive negative and positive traits. Each affects the character's behavior in a specific way. Carefully read trait descriptions and pick the best assignment for each work. Alright, so we pause for a second here. See down here, this worker smells profit a mile away. He has a 15% chance of getting additional coins from a metal item that he... And he's a pacifist. He refuses to work on orders for soldiers at night. So you gotta kind of balance those things. The other thing is too, and this is one of the things I didn't realize until I played a little bit. You'll get some injuries and stuff as you go along. So you have to kind of really juggle your characters as you go. So there you go. Waiting for them to do. You think it's for that? We got popularity here as well. That going. Gets for that one. 9 gold or copper. I guess it's 9 copper. Probably. And we can smelt some things while we're waiting for the next one to come. Oh, it looks like we're gonna have to wait very long here. Get some horseshoes. I don't know what the blue and red outlines are for. I don't know if red is... some of them have outlines. I don't know exactly what that means. Running out of ore again. It's time to dig a shaft. Sooner or later, you'll start expanding your forge and building more rooms and even digging up deep into the earth. Each forge needs a constant supply of ore. You can purchase it from the merchant, but it's much more efficient to mine it yourself. Dig a shaft right in our cellar. Expand, open a construction menu. So, do that right now. It pauses, I believe, the game while you do this. You say build a room, and then you got separate sections where you can build. So, build a room here. Roof type. Now, one of the things I noticed that's a bit of a bug. If you realize I zoomed out a little bit prior to this. If you're not zoomed out enough, you might see like this and be like, what's going on? Why can't I do anything? And you have to kind of scroll down to make sure you can hit the actual green check mark. Each construction takes some time. You'll have to wait for the builder to finish their work. So that's going on. Let's close the shop for now. While that's happening. Because it's nighttime anyway. We'll wait for this to get built, and then we'll get the mine going. And I'll get all these ores melted up. And then while I'm waiting, I'll have him go take a little nap here. Keep an eye on your character's energy. A tired character will make mistakes while forging, and they damage the workpiece. Send your workers to sleep so that they can regain energy to more comfortable bed. The faster the character rests. He's only going to get a few minutes anyway. do. There. Get his energy up, and then we'll... He doesn't have to eat right now, but he will eventually. Excellent. Now choose a type of your new room. Each room has its own function and requires specific furniture. A room that doesn't have a function or the required furniture will remain inactive. An exclamation point will notify you of that. Press the exclamation mark to choose a room type or buy furniture depending on what the room lacks before it can become operational. Okay, so we can actually press this and we can say, all right, we need a bed. What did it say? It needed it needed a, what did it need? I think it needs a mine shaft and a, at some point you do get a tooltip there that tells you what you actually need. I think you have to be down in there to get the tip or something. But it's the, we need a, warehouse, mine, here we go. We have mine. Oh, well, we're selecting a room type. Okay, the room type is going to be mine. Right. To do that. And then it tells you, okay, I need a mine entrance and a crate. So then it'll give me this. So, we need a crate. Here. And then we'll get mine entrance. There. Go. Cool. Now we have a mine. Send him down here to get some ore. Nighttime here, he's all rested up. And then we got all their skill levels here, so we can see what they are. Sharpening. His mining skill level is pro. Not great, but you know, it is what it is. Thing is, we'll see what characters they give me this time around, but last time I got it when I hired somebody, he was afraid of spiders, so I couldn't really send him down in the mine because he'll like interrupt himself every so often because he's searching around for spiders. So you gotta kind of balance what you're doing. And you can see as he's pulling ores out there, I think he's pulling, looks like one ore at a time, because I guess because his level's still low. But these go into the crate here, and then this, the nice thing about this is, once you go up to the smelter, you don't have to have him come down, and you don't have to have someone come down and grab it and then bring it back up there. It automatically just kind of goes into the inventory. Nice. Depth dweller. The worker eats underground mushrooms during breaks while working in the mine. That's cool. Got a new trait. So while he's down there, he's eating mushrooms. I mean, I guess that's cool. Just stay away from the psychedelic ones. You know what I mean? All right. I think the game usually has a thing where it prompts you to hire a worker. I don't know if it's going to prompt me, because there was one where it was like it actually gives me a worker, I think my first worker, for free. Well, but it's not really free because you still have to pay them, but it gave me like a choice of 3. I don't know if it's going to prompt me for that or if I should just do it. Okay, it's unavailable yet. Right, okay. Yeah, gotta wait for the story beat. So, I could actually time here a little bit. Forgot that there was a time thing there. Boom, boop, 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 boop. And he's filled up that basket down there, so what I'm going to do is have him smelt. It doesn't keep going up and down there. This only holds 10, I think. So have him start smelting. These guys are going to be on weird sleeping shift and whatnot rotations as it is. Alright, so we'll get up to 20 there, and then I'll open the shop. I think when I open the shop, it'll tell me that I have enough print. Doing story mode here. 19, and then 20. There we go. Or not. Oh, here we go. It's hard to work in the forge alone. The village chief has sent you 3 young men who want to become your apprentices. This young man is new to the village. He came from Gascony. My name is Theris, Master Blacksmith. Monty is the local trickster and rascal. He tries to look like a nobleman in everything he does. My name's Monty, sir. I've wanted to become your apprentice for ages. You'll have me. And this is Stone, winner of all the fights and wrestling contests in the village. I can do all sorts of things, and I'm as strong as an ox. I'm sure I'll be. Well, which of them is worthy of becoming your apprentice? Okay. And the thing is, though, does it tell me here? So it tells me what my relations with different countries will be. It doesn't tell me what their traits are going to be, and that's kind of the rough part right now. People don't have much to say about Stone. He's not one for words either, but has countlessly proven his craftsmanship and boasts strength of 5 men. The relations with England will improve by 5 points. Relations with France will get worse by 10. Monty is a bit of a shady character, quite at times, but no one has ever caught him stealing. However, word of his cunning is spread far and wide, and so he can be very useful. Relations with England will get worse by 10. Relations with France will get worse by 10. The bandits will just 15. And then Theres is my apprentice. Theres comes from southern France. His parents are French. It was no surprise that he sympathizes with his fellow countrymen, but he'll follow my lead. I'm his master after all. England's relations will get worse by 10, but France will go up by 5. I kind of want to do Stone. I'd rather be friendly with England. You know what I mean? Just in general. Typical American perspective. So we'll take Stone. Thanks. I'll be of use to you. You now have an apprentice. He will need a room where he can rest after hard work. Keep an eye on his level of fatigue and pay his salary on time. Your apprentice's skills will improve with time. Now let's get to it. Accept and successfully complete 5 orders with Stone's help. Alright, Stone, you're gonna... Forge's workers will demand to be paid to continue work. A refusal will upset them, and if their mood drops further, the apprentice will leave the forge. If you want to get rid of a worker, you don't need to remove the stairs to the cellar. You can just fire them. I like that little in-joke. It's like, yeah, you don't have to Sims it, where you just remove the ladder to the pool and let them die. So Stone, you're gonna work the forge. What does he got? So he does have arachnophobia. Okay, that's something to keep in mind. French taxman, you are a smith, right? In the name of His Majesty, the Dauphin of France, I'm authorized to collect the land tax for the good of our country. Yeah, that's a French accent. Just don't question it. All of you just prey on honest people, no matter what you call yourself. Are you paid or no? 12 coins as a land tax. Yeah, we'll pay the taxman for now. Alright, so we're down to 49 coins, which is not great, but not terrible. So what's smelting? I'll stay. Okay. And we'll just keep making these things, trying to get some coins here. Now, I think... Tell me how much these guys... I think sure. Current orders, complete orders, general statistics. Total ingots spent. Sure, priorities. Current quest, Anvil Saga. Action skills. Now, tell me, continue. do that. Nose. Alright. Pause for a second. Let's have you come down here. Oh, that's right. He can't really work the mine, can he? Actually, have him stand there. Arthur gonna need food, real stew. After he finishes that, Stone, you stay here. Arthur, you go make yourself some food because you're hungry. Stone can work the anvil while you're gone. And he's the one that's actually got to do the stuff on the anvil anyway. So I was doing it wrong to begin with. There you go. You get 5 of them. You can get there. We're gonna need stuff here. Oh yeah, you need to. So here's one weird thing. I told him to go cook food. He did. But now you gotta tell him that actually, I think it's kind of weird. Like I feel like that should be all one action. But anyway, we got that. Let's order some more food because we need that. We only have. Can't get like the bigger things. We only have enough for one. We'll buy that. Have that come there. We only have 5 ingots left. It's gonna be there. No game in the forest. Help me out. All right, fine. So some of these guys are. Arthur is on him. Full. Doesn't have a lot of energy, but we can get him down there working the mine for now. So some of these guys aren't going to pay me right away. Bit weird. Not a bit weird, but I mean it is what it is. Guy need 4 ingots. So we're not going to be able to do that in time, I don't think. Close. He's kind of angry, but you know what? Better that we not give him a false sense of what we can do here. Do it on there. I can't really send him down to the mine. Now the other thing is too, like when you leave somebody at the anvil, they'll immediately start working. But when you leave someone at the ford, they won't immediately start working when new ingots come in. You have to click it, which is a little bit another like quality of life thing that I think they should take a look at. Now obviously it's we're in now that time he did, but the other times I've done it he hasn't automatically picked it up and done that. So I don't know, maybe it's just a weird like edge case there where it wasn't picking it up. Now the problem here too is Arthur's getting low on energy, which means he's probably going to get injured at some point if I'm not careful. So we gotta be very careful here with that. Have in there. I mean, his mining skill level going up at least. So there's that. Yeah, I was trying to look to see where it tells me how much. It's 23 gold, but I don't know where it tells you how much you owe him. Oh, here it is. Worker salary 10. Paid once per day. Okay, so it's 10 gold. Okay. Like, I thought it was. For some reason I thought it was 23, but I'm thinking of another game that I'm going to be covering. this week. So it might have been just that. Anyway, we got the Arthur toiling along here. Let's open the shop just for a minute here. Let's get going on the map. I don't know how many people will get nighttime here, but hopefully it'll be the 2 orders that we need. I would imagine it would slow down a bit. Music has changed, so I don't know if that means that we're not going to get any more. Oh no, here comes another one. Okay, I'll be the last guy. Everyone seems to be talking about the war, like they've got nothing better to do. More than anything, I hope that war doesn't reach this place, so both of us will end up doing hard labor instead of hard work. Alright, he's done there. Let's get the Arthur bed here. He's dragging his ass right now. Okay. He's moving really slow. Pretty funny and awesome at the same time. And I guess I don't have 2 beds here. I don't think. I mean, I have 100. You have to have 100 for another room, but then I only have 110, so that's not going to be. We're going to be really tight on the. We're down to 0, which I don't think is going to be a good idea. If I put that room on there now, so he's going to have to kind of be awake. One of them's going to have to be awake while the other one's asleep. I'm going to have him just kind of sit down. I don't know if sitting actually stops your energy from, or slows your energy drain or not. Although I don't think it's actually sitting. So there's that. And how is what's Arthur doing? Nice. Oh, he's happy because he's sitting down. Okay, so it affects their happiness then. That's cool. It does something. It gives them a break, I guess. Could have him actually something too. Why not? Why not? His energy is getting down low too, so get him in the one bed. The one bed that we have. Good, he's happy. So Arthur's up and about. Stone to go to bed. We'll get Arthur to down in the mines, do some work. Some work done. He's up to 2 now. Well, he's still got a -1 to it, so I don't know. I guess he's technically level 1 then, mining? I don't know how that would work. But yeah, anyway, I think we've hit our 30 minutes. You guys see, you know, the game has an offer and how it works and all that stuff, and it's going along pretty well. I haven't looked at even like the skills book yet. I don't know if any of this is implemented or anything yet. I don't know how far along they are. What is that? Oh, I just switched over my view. Nice thing. And we're day 3 up here in spring, and we can prioritize by type of work needs to be done, that kind of stuff. But you can see what's going on. So I think it's pretty straightforward there. And it's pretty good. I like the way they're going with it. I like the idea behind it. I like, you know, it's simple, but it's also, you know, you got a little bit to do. You have to plan out a little bit and have some, you know, thoughts about how things are going, and, you know, do you hire more people or do you get more beds first, you know, that kind of thing. And it's interesting that there's a little bit of a story there. I do like that they have a sandbox mode, so if you don't care one lick about story, which I can understand, like, there's part of me that's like, I would just rather play in sandbox mode myself. Not that there's anything wrong with the story, it's just like, it just feels a little jarring at points, you know what I mean? So I'm glad that they have both. I'm glad they have both options there. I like what they're doing. I think this is a really good thing. All things around, yeah. You know, I'm impressed, and I like it. And hopefully you guys have been introduced to something that you wouldn't have otherwise seen, and maybe you'll enjoy it as well. But anyway, that has been Anvil Saga. It is by Perozic Studio and published by HeroCraft PC. It's in early access right now on Steam. Currently $14 US. As always, I will leave links down in the description so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I will see you